Yeah, stroma is something that I think is starting to hit people when they scale to different sizes. So this episode in particular is just the first one of probably many because we have some exciting news.
Yeah, and this is a massive topic. And specifically in our case, where we see stroma a lot, as we'll get into, is on pleurotus varieties and the notion that certain viruses that will target different oyster varieties will horizontally transfer across species and just wreck whole mushroom farming regions.
You have to be careful to sort of like look at this a little differently than most growth because there is such a thing as like mycelial consolidation.
Yeah.
And this like kind of not as colonized stuff will begin to like almost look like a yeast infection, if you will, but it's not. It's just like it's the secondary layer of mycelium sort of coating the grains.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's very different than these like fucking flippery looking fucking cell growths that just balloon. Yeah, and the way it sort of persists on substrate in particular is more akin to these like hardened, less circular pouches. And I think that's mostly because the transmission of the actual stroma is coming from an area of grain that is sort of lands somewhere in a substrate bag.